times like these are here to show. You can do things for me and more. I got your back, just take things slow. I'll bring everyone to show that I want your heart and more in my own life. I'll tell everyone there's no stopping us. Can I have you for the rest of my life?
Hey, Mytho. I'm hoping this won't take too long. I chose something somewhat that looked somewhat simple. I did want to get some drawing practice in, or well, inking practice. So how was your weekend? I think you said vacation? Just went away for a bit. Oh no! Rip indeed. Well, I think you said I'm pretty close to completing Liyue, which is pretty exciting. Not to get it over with or anything, because I like Liyue, but just want to see Inazuma. Right, yeah. Did they say anything about adding a fourth area after Inazuma yet? I mean, I assume they will eventually regardless, but I'm just wondering if they mentioned it yet. Oh, still expanding Imizuma. Ooh. Did they do that with Liyue? Or like, do you know like how the game started? Was it just Mondstadt? It's a huge... Oh, wow. So then Dragon Spine came later. And then, Liyue? Wow. That's some pretty massive expansions. Mondstadt, Liyue, Dragon Spine, Golden Apple, Arpelago, Inazuma. Oh, I figured Dragon Spine was before Liyue just because that's like the order I had to do it in. The Golden Apple was only LTM, but it was great. Limited time. Oh. Gotcha. Yeah. Oh, nice. Have you played the game? I've only heard of it. I've never played it.
like I'm caught inside your endless sea, falling fast into the deep. Surrender, won't be sound asleep. Yeah. I've never known a life like this, a stranger's kiss, the sweet attraction. I've never known a love like this, forbidden bliss, consumed in action. I've never known a life like this, a stranger's kiss, the sweet attraction. I've never known a love like this, forbidden bliss. I'm yours. Take me home. Take me home. Breathless, right?
I was lost, just a shadow of myself. When you found me, I was lonely, yeah. But then you took my hand and said, it's gonna be alright. I'm here for you tonight. I'm head over heels for you, baby. Ooh, can't believe that you are my lady. It's so crazy, it's so crazy. She got the love for me, she got the love for me. She makes me feel like I'm the only one. She got the love for me, she got the love for me. She makes me feel like I'm the only one. I'm so high. For so long I've searched for something that feels right. For the love of my life. Then you took my hand and said, it's gonna be alright. I'm here for you tonight. I'm head over heels for you, baby. Ooh, can't believe that you are my lady. It's so crazy, it's so crazy. She got the love for me, she got the love for me. She makes me feel like I'm the only one. She got the love for me, she got the love for me. She makes me feel like I'm the only one. I'm head over heels for you, baby. Can't believe you are my lady. It's so crazy, it's so crazy. You could turn me on and turn me up with your gaze. You could make me feel oh so much with your ways. It's so perfect the way you play me. It's magnetic the way you pull me. You flick the switch, you know me so well. You turn me on like nobody else. I'm a project for you to complete. You're so perfect, and now I need you to need me. Exposure.
Oh. What kind of UI stuff are you doing? Just like Glimboy UI?
can feel your energy when you're looking back at me. Through the crowd I see your eyes, they're like stars beneath the sky. Can we call upon our friends and dance until the end? Can we stay right here forever? 'Cause we're finally all together. You're supposed to feel hopeless when you're surrounded. For me, it stops the hypnosis. My feet are finally grounded with you. You're supposed to feel hopeless when you're surrounded. For me, it stops the hypnosis. My feet are finally grounded with you. I can feel your energy when you're looking back at me. Through the crowd I see your eyes, they're like stars beneath the sky. Can we call upon our friends and dance until the end? Can we stay right here forever? 'Cause we're finally all together. You're supposed to feel hopeless when you're surrounded. For me, it stops the hypnosis. My feet are finally grounded with you. You're supposed to feel hopeless when you're surrounded. For me, it stops the hypnosis. My feet are finally grounded with you. Didn't put all this work in you just to walk away. My time and my love should be treated as a novelty.
It's by hiring someone else to do it.
I saw a visual of us and wouldn't let it go. I was driving for miles. Why'd you try to escape out the door? Doing 100 on the highway. You're like an animal, don't know your consequences. No. Never let it get old. I keep it original. Bend over backwards. Why don't you see I'm a novelty? I'm a novelty. Another kind you let me get away. Slip through the cracks 'cause you took me for granted. Curiosity, how could you not see I'm a novelty who just wants to get chosen?
I saw us laying in clouds, yeah, it was heaven. But my fantasies tend to get a little wild for you, dear. They keep saying hurt people. I'm just trying to bring you serenity. Never let it get old. I keep it original. Bend over backwards. Why don't you see I'm a novelty? I'm a novelty. One of a kind, you let me get away. Slip through the cracks, 'cause you took me for granted. Took me. Curiosity, how could you not see? I'm a novelty who just wants to get chosen. Didn't put all this work in you just to walk away. My time and my love should be treated as a novelty. A novelty.
Sorry, I didn't see that. Hi, Indy. It's just, so like, I mean, let me see if I have.
We found each other when we both were lost. I tried to hold you back. Never thought I'd fall in
Okay, it's really hard to see. But like, take the car for example. I used a pencil to sketch it, so it's like really rough. Like the lines are really scritchy and rough. So I just kind of sketch things out with a pencil to get a general idea how I want them to look. And then when I'm happy with the way it looks, I'll then go over it with inks to make it just look cleaner. That's like a basic of what inking is making it look cleaner. Like comic books. Gotta get some sound effects to get my attention. I get really absorbed in this. But some inking artists do a lot more work than others. It depends on the sketch. Like if you have one person sketching and another person inking, it can vary wildly where if the sketch is like really detailed, the inker might literally just be tracing everything that the sketch artist put down, because all the details in there and everything. In another case, the sketch might be really rough, and then the inking person will put in all the details, the shadows, the forms, everything. Do a ton. They can end up doing a ton of work. So it just depends. But I'm a lot better at sketching and drawing. So like if I was drawing this image, instead of trying to ink it, I could sit here and just kind of do this scratching type motion and fill in all the lines this way. And it's a lot easier. But the problem is that they're like really jagged and nasty looking compared to a clean line. And so I'm just trying to learn to ink to get like really clean lines, since I never really learned how to ink. So at least for me, that's what I'm doing it for, is just to learn to make things look really clean. Have either a comic book or manga feel to it. Seems to be working, thanks. I didn't know if it was just tracing. Yeah, it can be, but a lot of times it's not. What I'm doing is mostly tracing. Because I'm just trying to learn how to get clean lines. Scratchy pen gives more emotion. Yeah. Yeah. You can have that scratched look with a pen if that's the look you're going for. Plus, if I have images like, this is probably my favorite one, like the way I did the lines. I like how it turned out. This image is a lot better for me if I want to go and color it. Having these nice clean lines, I can then easily go in and fill in colors in it, versus something that's really sketchy. It's a lot harder to color something that's super sketched. So it's just basically me learning another part in the process of making art, I guess. Since I'm comfortable with drawing and I'm kind of comfortable with coloring, but I am not nearly as comfortable with inking. And if I can get inking to a level that I'm happy with, then I can create an image from scratch, which will be nice. Yeah, and I mean, that's something I'll probably mess with in the future once I'm more comfortable, is just trying different looks. Because maybe I will decide that, you know, I want that kind of, it looks sketched, but it's an ink look. Maybe that's the look I want. Or just using a different brush like I was yesterday, using like a different brush that creates a different look all on its own. Maybe I'll want this type of line versus this one. So when I get better, I can figure that out more, I guess.
Play games just to escape mistakes made in the past. If only I could change. And all the love you gave, it came and went so fast.
I've tried. I couldn't find any good ones. Ones that, not that there weren't good ones, ones that showed me what I was looking for. I couldn't find any. That's basically what I've been having to do, is exactly that. It's just, I've just been watching a bunch of different videos and mostly not listening to them, just seeing what they're doing and then taking bits and pieces from them. I don't like vector art. I know it's like it's needed for especially what you're doing. I'm not a fan. That's why I'm kind of glad I don't do professional work, so I don't have to learn that stuff. Yeah. No, I got what you meant.
Broken promises, oh, they just haunt me. I'm locked inside, these feelings can't be free. We were happy, maybe that was just me. All I can remember is how you promised me. You said that you'll be here, but why I'm here alone? I wasted every
45 minutes. That's not too bad. Setting up Celeste for a spooky playthrough. So the graphics all dark and such. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that. Or like, do you mean like, is it an in-game selection, or is it literally you going in and messing with the code? Mods. Okay. Oh, that's not a good one either.
Open the door so you would know that times like these are here to show. You can do things for me and more. I got your back, just take things slow. Yeah. I'll bring everyone to show that I want your heart and more in my own life. I'll tell everyone there's no stopping us. Can I have you for the rest of my life? Rest of my life. Open the door so you would know that times like these are here to show. You can do things for me and more. I got your back, just take things slow. Yeah. Wanna take mine and get close. Understand I know things.
The launcher has to update.
Please just take my word and think I know. We stay up all night, writing notes.
That picture's kind of sad if you think about it. Like they're both in the same spot, but they can't find each other. Oh god. Game pre-installation?
Do you wanna wait more time? I wish you
Not sure what that means, but
mind. Wait till
I'm just not gonna worry about it.
Saturday night.
Oh, okay.
I can't do this for a lifetime. I'll bring everyone to show that I want your heart and more in my own life. I'll tell
I skipped it. I'm sure my computer could handle it, but especially because I stream on a separate computer, so but I'm not. I'll just do it later. Oops. Gotta change the sound over. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the inking because I was able to do that in about 45 minutes, even though it was fairly simple, but I feel like it's just a lot easier than it was when I started. Don't do this to me, come on. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Wow. I came at a pretty time of day.
Think you can last a round against me?
Alright. Let's see. Whoa! My icon is missing. What's that about?
Adventurer. Think you can last
I think that was the battle pass icon. It's not there anymore. Oh. Gotcha. So I'll just, I guess I'll just do the main quest. I won't worry about, doing the commissions yet. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's see here. There is a thing somewhere. Ah, there it is. Oh.
Windblade! With you all the way.
Oh, right, she's an archer. For a long time. Has it been that long?
They're really were for doing more!
Send this quickly.
Windblade! Flash!
Chill to the bone.
Off we go! Hold the line! Billowing surge!
Send this quickly.
Oh shit. Okay.
Let's move out. A brash maneuver! Allow me!
Send this quickly.
Ow! Couldn't break.
Oh my god.
Curse. I am defeated.
You need a hurry.
New strategy needed.
I'm glad none of y'all saw that. Let's go, I guess. Kaya.
This will be interesting.
Take heart. Victory will be ours. I won't hold you back.
Okay.
Freeze! Dodge this!
Let's move.
Rest and rebuild. Let's light it up.
Free this quickly!
Wing fire!
Almost.
Prepare to be blown away! Allow me!
Let's end this quickly! So sorry. This is bad.
Everybody stand back! Hold the line! Windblade. Let's light it up.
Dodge this.
Okay, that's a problem.
Allow me.
It isn't time for a break yet.
Let's move out. Torrent, bring refuge.
Cool it.
Let's light it up. Hold the line.
This should be fun. It isn't time for a break yet.
Dodge this.
Gone.
Freeze.
Thrust and reap.
Not breaking a sweat.
I'm going in.
It isn't time for a break yet. This should be fun.
Send this quickly.
No slacking off.
Dodge this. I slipped up. Don't get frostbite.
Allow me. Billowing surge. Windblade.
Freeze.
There we go. Now he'll stop healing the other guy.
Let's end this quickly. Dodge this.
And that was a nice move, Long. Good job. Fucking Columbus Day.
Freeze. I will end
Prepare to be blown away.
cool it. This is bad.
Rest and rebuild. Let's move out. Windblade. Allow me.
Send this quickly. This isn't good.
Whew. Okay. Let's see.
So this is the thrill of adventure.
It says it's this way. Investigate the Fatui's research. Okay. Oh, shit. This son of a bitch.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Freeze. Oh, so sorry. That seemed to work.
Covenant of the Deep.
Use this first. Cool it. dodge this!
Rest and rebuild! Let's move out. Windblade! Yeah!
That seemed to work. Freeze! Loneliness of death.
There are so many talismans here. And some stacks of blank paper, too. What are they for?
It looks like they're copying the pattern of the talisman. Maybe they were trying to reproduce a talisman?
Paimon's seen this pattern before. But where? Oh, Paimon knows! It looks just like the sigil of permission the child gave you. But how did a relic of the Adepti end up in the hands of someone like Child? Suspicious.
It's not just a relic.
Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo created the Sigil of Permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic. Talismans like that were once used in the Archon War to channel divine powers. Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect. Being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew, that sounds pretty dangerous.
Seems the Fatui are definitely up to something. Maybe this paper is only a snippet of a much bigger plan.
And the plot thickens. We'll need to keep an eye on Child, that's for sure. Alright, that's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet up with Zhongli soon. The last stop on our rite of parting preparations tour is Dihua Marsh. Let's go! Paimon hates being late.
Let's go heal up. Sorry, dude. I don't got time for you. Oh shit, there's a targeting reticle on me. I'm just like, nope.
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It was so big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy schmancy place before.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust? What did you talk about with her?
She's super rich and so generous. Paimon thinks she's very friendly.
Business people are always friendly when it suits their interests.
Yeah, her take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. She thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more trustworthy than her.
Oh, so you also met with Keqing then? What did she have to say?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart, though they are both members of the Qixing. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions.
Ningguang is highly intelligent. He's highly ambitious.
Yes, She has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she would never give up the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Why, Mora, of course.
No surprises there.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to sink their fingers into Liyue, and that they aren't to be trusted.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least.
And now they are trying to reproduce the Sigil of Permission.
No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui. Always be on your guard.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Dihua Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies.
Glaze lilies? But why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden in Yujing Terrace have some? Even Qingse Village has glaze lilies. Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to flowers. Maybe we could ask her.
No. Those lilies have all been gardened by people. They won't do it all. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and the land was flooded, turning it into the marsh you see now. Nearly all the glaze lilies were wiped out. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. But very few people know that glaze lilies may still be found in the wild. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting, we must grind up the wild lilies and place the powder in a censer of everlasting incense. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers.
You mean you need me to pick them? So you need me to sing?
That's correct. Your singing will surely bring out the strongest fragrance from the flowers.
So how good is your singing?
I'm a pro. Just step back and listen.
Really? Why doesn't Paimon believe you?
We'll only know once she starts singing.
It's time to sing. Whenever you're ready.
Clear his throat. Yeah.
Da 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 da.
That's great.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue? Windblade! Everybody stand back! Allow me!
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite.
Be gone! Hold the line! Billowing surge!
Stop it.
Off we go.
Allow me a brash maneuver.
Jeez.
Uphill battle.
Don't push your luck. Don't push your luck.
Yeah, I'm going in. Wingblade.
Dodge this.
A brash maneuver.
Cool it.
Hold the line.
Some tough
Those
flowers.
weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
Those flowers put up quite a fight.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. Strange. These petals look interesting. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value. Let's collect what we can of these petals.
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be useful for the rite of parting?
Unfortunately, no.
That's so lame.
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey, it's... What's her face? Paimon can't remember.
Greetings, Ganyu.
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name. Ah, that reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope, we found the way on our own.
It isn't a secret, so perhaps you just assumed we knew? I guess it was our fault for not asking.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Huh. Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's her serious attitude now?
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the city?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions yet. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly a changing of the guard.
So that means...
Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. He is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell to its deity.
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This is a little sudden. As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
Huh? Did you just say as an Adeptus?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Qilin. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day.
So you're half Qilin? That explains the horns. So you're how old? That explains the forgetfulness.
Well, let's save that conversation for another day. You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies? I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one myself. Here, you may have it if you wish.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local Liyue ballad to it.
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too. Thanks, Gunyu.
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient lord. If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now. Good luck.
And that just about does it. Our preparations for the rite of parting are mostly finished. Given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our tasks, in more ways than one.
Zhongli, you seem suited to working in agricultural development.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a business in Liyue.
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort. And once business is at full steam, the stress of it all only wears away at you over time. So you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine yourself. If left unchecked, the wear and tear on your heart may go well past mending.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, Zhongli sounds like he's already seen it all. Alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue Harbor now.
Okay, head back to Liyue Harbor. Make sure you're ready, artifacts and all that. I mean, I have artifacts equipped, but I never like looked at them to know. I just picked the ones that are nearest the top, basically. So like all 3-star and up. Oh. Hmm. What level is it at now? Oh, I just saw it said +3. I didn't know what that meant, but okay. 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 Ooh, nice. I'm glad you know about this stuff. Okay, so... Okay, and I can see they all say +4 there for her. Let's see. Go level up her stuff. Wonder why this is leveling up so quickly, like one shot. Oh, because it's having to use 2-star stuff. I get it. Okay. I must have ran out of all the 1-star stuff. Those are only used, it's not a waste. Yeah. That makes sense. Nice. Whoa. Okay. I'm guessing Kaya will be my 4th character. Yeah, I think I'll just go with him. There we go. I'm not sure how to check stats. Oh, you got friendship levels. Oh, I don't know what it was before though. So I don't have anything to compare it to.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
With her, I just need more of these things, and I could ascend. I need 4 of them. Statue of the 7 at Windrise.
This atmosphere is highly abnormal. It seems as though something big has happened. We should ask around a little, just to be safe.
Okay, Statue of the 7 at Windrise. So if I can find 4 of those things around here. Let's see. They're like a red flower. Oh! I think that's it right there. 1, 2, 3. I just need 1 more. Come on. Yes. Let's go. Aw, yeah. How do I get the reward for ascending? Oh, maybe I have to reach level 50. Okay. Yay! Yeah, I probably have to reach it, but that's cool that I ascended her. Whoops. Okay, I guess I'm as ready as I'm gonna be. Whoa! That's so cool! That's awesome.
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo-Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Is there anything we can do? Can't just stand by and watch.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the balance? Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the authorities at the gates.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control for the moment. Consider your next course of action carefully, Traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword. So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse?
Child, that ginger guy. You know, Mr. More Money Than Sense.
Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him. He must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching to do something really bad. But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this?
Follow me. There's only one place he would go. That thing said Paimon, the best travel companion ever. No, never. Totally unbiased. Health is good. Okay. Your pursuit of the truth brings you to the very heart of the political storm that has been slowly brewing in Liyue Harbor. It is time to peer beyond the glittering gold and see what lurks in the shadows. Monsterless child, level 37. Looks like a demon.
Wow! This is the Golden House? It looked
Ooh.
impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the
There's
inside?
gold coins everywhere.
And so full of Mora. This
Mora.
is where all of Tibet's Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few Mora go missing.
Touch a single more and we're done for. If it were that easy, this place would have been empty long ago.
Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky, tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you here. But even if we can't take any, we can still have a closer look, right? Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true.
We'd better check on the Exuvia first. Something feels amiss here.
Oh, right. Back to business. It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something as important as the Exuvia. Huh? Look! What happened here?
The Millilith.
Uh-oh. Paimon smells trouble. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all right.
Uh-oh. Whoa. Oh, it... I don't know where I can post. Let me see something here. Hold on. Let's see. I just sent you an image on Discord, Mytho. The screen is like normally where my chat is. That's what happened. Let me see if I can refresh this. Shit. Huh. I can't seem to get it to refresh either. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Let me test. Okay. That is... I've never seen that before. But yeah, normally my Glimish chat is where that... I took that image and it just... Cloudflare restarting. Yeah, it looked like it was something to do with that. Cloudflare. But that was the first. Hit update. But oh, my tags are gone. Not that that really matters. Okay. But either way, I think we're all good now, from what I can see. And I didn't do anything in the game, so... I was just trying to line up here to get a picture, and then I noticed everything went poof. Oh no, I can't get a fucking picture! Oh, are you kidding? Wait, hold on. I just tried that, yeah. Cannot use in domains. What were they thinking? Why would you not want to take a picture of this? I mean, I got a screenshot, but I would like to get it clean, you know? But, oh well. Man, this is awesome looking. I have a feeling there's going to be a big fight here on this stage.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh? Who's there?
Child.
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way.
How'd you find out I was here? Looks like I was just in time then.
Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location, don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be wasted effort?
Nah.
Stopping the more immense, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her actions. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a Harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that, what else is there?
Yeah. I can never defeat you? You're completely delusional.
Fighting talk, I love it! Now let's see you live up to it. This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
Hold the line.
Dodge this! Cowering already? How
Prepare to be
unbecoming.
blown away.
Passable
Swing
left.
blade. Everybody stand back. Allow me.
You've made some progress. So quick to flee. Cool it, you're wide open.
Let's light it up.
A clear shot.
Whoa, I think I just missed seeing something really cool. My bad.
A freshman.
Not bad, not bad. Guess I should take you more serious. Haha, good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
A fresh maneuver.
No use hiding back there. My turn.
Yeah. Allow me.
Dodge this.
Wind blade.
You've got some skills.
Covenant of the deep. Rest and rebuild. About
Yeah.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get.
His attacks and stuff are really cool looking.
Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia.
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected. Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now. Huh? I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Aw, poop. That would have been a cool shot. Tartaglia.
Not bad. But this is going to cost you!
Whoops. I gotta remember to buy that program so I can
Got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you?
reassign the screenshot button to my controller.
Faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over. Now! Don't make me take it from you.
We didn't take it.
Damn. Dude, this music.
Rest and rebuild. A brash maneuver.
Dodge this. Don't push your luck. Don't get frostbite.
Allow me.
Dude, that is awesome.
Hold the line.
Come on.
Be gone.
Die.
Billowing surge.
Damn.
A brash maneuver.
For fuck's sake. God damn it.
Rest and rebuild.
Dodge this. Freeze. Don't push your luck.
Why do I bother?
Die.
Everybody stand back.
Alright, get out of there.
Let's light it up. Wingblade.
Bitch.
You win, and some you lose.
Look, Child's back to normal again.
Well then, time to cool off.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you. We didn't take it.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be?
Because I'm collecting the powers of the 7 elements. I like this one. Because I'm gradually restoring my former power. Bitch.
You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend, even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Rex Lapis still lives?
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least.
Ooh.
It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away in the process. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom willingly involve myself with the weak. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission! Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
I saw your research with my own eyes. Yeah.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing.
Oh my. Whoa.
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on?
Oh my gosh. Damn.
Paimon's exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go. Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chising. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? Just seeing this overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? Now that's scary. So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is... not necessarily.
What? But all of you were supposed to be the guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chising did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands is here. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now.
Yep.
Oh man. Oh shit. Fatui.
The Fatui! They're attacking the Guizhong Ballista!
Oh shit. Let's fucking go.
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you, one wishes to witness.
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun to fulfill my duty. It isn't time for a break yet. You can't run!
Windblade!
This should be fun.
I gotta stop him so he doesn't heal the other guys.
No slacking off! Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun. Not breaking a sweat!
Allow me! Covenant of the Deep!
Break yet! Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun. This should be fun.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Cool it! Don't get frostbite.
The ancient gods attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't let...
This is just my luck.
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy! That light from your body, it's like the time in Julian Cars!
Holy shit.
Wow, it's Madam Pink's shockwave! This granny's really strong!
I'll say, I'm doing like massive damage now. Dude, I'm Super Saiyan. Holy shit.
I see through you. Looks like I went too far.
That's so cool. I'm a Super Saiyan.
Cool it!
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Where are they? I don't see any enemies. Or maybe we're just dodging right now. Oh man.
You are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
Fucking hell.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Shit. Can I keep this through the whole game? Damn.
Hold the line!
Dodge this! Freeze! Oh, so work.
Finished.
Citizens, shine.
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Allow me!
This isn't good.
Be gone!
Yeah. It's not good.
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
Uh-oh.
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Damn. Whoa. That's a lot of damage. Holy shit.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
We're all on the same side here.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
When there's discord between the Guardians and those they were meant to defend, harmony becomes very difficult to restore.
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
This is what we learned in the City of Freedom.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millilith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be hard being an Adeptus. Aww.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection, but it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
They listen to what the people have said, and they're trying to understand things from their perspective.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, Conqueror of Demons. Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall, and return whence we came.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh?
You can say that again.
Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting one thing. Child wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rex Lapis out. But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own, so Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death, too? Hyman doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
Yeah.
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor isn't in the best state to receive guests.
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to Northland Bank.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House. Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could only mean more trouble. We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
Okay, look for Zhongli at Northland Bank.
Join the Adventurers Guild. You'll have some new items in. Feel free to take them
I always have trouble finding this place. Oh, right, okay.
You call this cooperation between Harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? I'm sure you must have enjoyed that. Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And you! You're also one of the Harbingers?
Signora.
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the City of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
I still have time to take it back.
No, don't let her get to you. You've yet to gather the powers of all 7 elements, and our last battle at the Golden House was almost more than you could handle. So it might be best to keep things peaceful this time, seeing that 2 of the Harbingers are here.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had at the end. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on.
Zhongli tricked you, Senor and Zhongli?
So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis, please.
Gnosis?
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee.
Come on.
For my promise is solid as stone.
How sanctimonious.
So Zhongli is actually Rex Lapis?
What? So you're the Lord of Chio? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
Why did you feign your death?
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you, and splat! This big dragon falls out of the sky, and all of Liyue goes into an uproar. Talk about a disaster.
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over. That's what he wanted to see, am I right?
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. It is now 3,700 years ago that I founded Liyue together with the Adepti. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come, until one drizzly day, as I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided that a test was needed in order to reveal the answer. So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Chising to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue.
So were you satisfied with the finale? Let me guess, you had another plan in case it all burned down.
Indeed I was. The Gnosis, which I had kept for so many years, suddenly seemed to have lost its meaning. That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course, and it would have been all too easy for him too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired was even more satisfactory than I could have hoped for. Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed the greatest amount of restraint possible. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Qixing, but in the end, they even made efforts to understand the hearts of the people. Credit is also due to Signora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract. At my request, she kept everything she knew in strict confidence. This despite the eavesdropping ears of her colleague, Child. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for joining me on this journey, Traveler. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only one thing that I had not anticipated, and that was the conduct of the Liyue Qixing. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. But when all was said and done, they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue as divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liyue.
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all.
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most. As such, this is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me?
No.
You've practically kept me in the dark.
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance, if anything. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo-Archon, Liyue, would never have been able to become a dazzling diamond of a city.
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight?
You really embarrassed yourself this time.
Hey, haven't you learned the Liyue saying, don't always call it as you see it?
Well then, with
Signora?
the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter.
Kill
We should return
Child.
to
We like
Zapoljarny
Signora.
Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa. Come, Child.
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
I'd like to know what the Cryo-Archon offered you. What could possibly be worth a Gnosis?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good trade for a Gnosis.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined to agree to it. My agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo-Archon. My contract to end all contracts. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
Is Zhongli a playable character at some point? I think he'd be really cool. He is. That's so cool.
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
Well, since we're going through with this rite of parting, I guess it means that those rumors hit the nail on the head.
So Rex Lapis is really... But they didn't catch the culprit, did they?
Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? You know what I think? I don't think any of the gossip on the streets you hear from those shady types is worth anything. There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard that the assassin was that Fatui fellow. Youngish, pretty high in rank. I think they called him Child.
Ooh, a boat sim? Like a simulator?
The Fatui? They certainly are very suspicious. Who knows what those greedy, crooked folks...
Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sights, Rex Lapis won't be around to protect you this time.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been 2,000 years since Rex Lapis subdued it.
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the incident with Rex Lapis, too.
Say, do you think the person who assassinated our lord and released that evil god might have been one and the same?
Now that you mention it, that's very possible. Yes, it's very possible indeed. I mean, it all fits together. That person must have colluded with the evil god to harm Rex Lapis. Oh, that wicked, black-hearted scoundrel. Still, what sort of supernatural prowess must this person possess to be able to do such things? I have never heard of such a person in all my years.
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no use to us. Look, the Millilith over there looks like he's about to make an announcement. Let's hear what the Ministry of Civil Affairs has to say first.
Please be mindful of your personal safety.
I think this might be a good place to stop, though. Oh, just one cutscene? Okay.
Hear ye all! The Qixing's words. Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. This is common knowledge. Gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season. So too must they face divinely appointed trials.
I got a better idea. I'll keep playing for a bit, but I'll be right back, so I'm just gonna take a break for a second.
Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Now, let the truth be revealed. Having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. He beseeches the people of Liyue to grieve not and to let not their hearts be saddened. Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Qixing's announcement said.
They said that Rex Lapis wasn't murdered. They said that Rex Lapis died because of a divine trial.
So that's how they're spinning it. Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how this excuse sounds like something they just made up on the spot. Could the Qixing already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But Zhongli said that neither they nor the Adepti knew anything. Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands?
I think you hit the bullseye this time.
Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of parting has been going on for a while now. Let's go have a look. Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something? Are their speeches over?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also the end of an era.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that time can be pitiless.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of prosperity?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our way!
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young. The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price. You deserve that much.
Whoa.
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
What? That's so cool. She talked. Okay, talk to the people taking part in the rite. I don't see any icons, so I'm gonna guess it's these.
The cleanup of the premises, managing the crowds as they exit, making an account of the rite. There's much that remains to be done. I didn't miss anything, did I?
Why, you... Were you just trying to look cool earlier, or are you really that selfless? If you were looking for someone, you could have just told me that in private.
Roping you in was possibly the most masterful move we could have made. I believe that future generations will say so too when our deeds come up for their review.
Okay, look for Zhongli at the scene.
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again. And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years? Right. If the two of you can spare the time, I should treat you to a meal at the Liyue kiosk.
Ha! That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Liyue kiosk. Are you sure you can afford it?
You're right. I do like the Mora.
You've been this way the entire time, but why would Morax lack Mora?
But why would Morax lack Mora?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do. When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon, so I had to rehearse a little for my new life.
Oh, no wonder! Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to. But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society who lives off of other people's credit.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange knowledge, memories, and foresight, as well as positions, roles, and lives. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his people. I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue with you.
It was a fine journey.
That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the Seven.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed.
Closed?
Yes. The nation has been closed by order of its deity, the Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among locals in Inazuma.
Raiden Shogun?
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before. Raiden?
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of Inazuma, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
The Inazuma Shogunate? The Shogun?
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. It wasn't that bad last year. Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become a closed nation?
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor. This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
Uh-huh. that's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of the statue of the omnipresent god.
They want to seize visions. But why? Aren't visions blessings from the gods?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity.
Whoa, that's harsh.
The Anemo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose a threat to her eternal realm. The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity. Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods, and of these, eternity is nearest unto the heavenly principles.
Heaven?
All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Nah.
Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. Have patience. I suspect that some serendipity must first come into play.
Aw, yeah. Type.
Hello.
Complete to escape plan unlock. Yeah, that was awesome. Last event on the list.
Hello.
Is in Inazuma. Oh, okay. Alright, let's see here. Archon story, commissions, world. Okay.
Traveler, please, over here. It has been a while since you joined the Adventurers Guild. Are your adventures going smoothly?
More companions would be nice.
Is that so? Apart from your own skills, reliable teammates are also indispensable when adventuring. Another person to count on is always good after all. But recruiting such dependable companions is no easy matter, is it?
Yep, and it's even harder to get a guide as good as Paimon.
Yes. I do have some information that may be of help to you. Let me consult our records.
Hey, lady.
There it is.
There's been a certain blonde stranger who arrived in Mondstadt lately, dressed in most unusual clothes.
Blonde. Dress is all funny. It feels like Paimon's heard this one before. Wait! Do you mean...
Could it be?
Does that stranger's face look anything like hers?
Like the honorary knights? No, they couldn't look more different. This stranger is a very tall man, and even has an eye patch.
So, just some distant relative of Kaya's then?
Seriously? How does this have anything to do with Kaya? Eye patches can't prove that you're related anyway.
That stranger declined the guild's invitation, so I can't say that I know anything about the relationship between him and Mr. Kaya.
I'm good.
Nonetheless, you can look for him if you're interested. Perhaps he might accept your commission instead.
Just gaming.
After all, it is not uncommon for some adventurers to not want to be limited by the guild, but be happy to accept a fellow adventurer's requests.
How are you doing? It's gotta be like 9 a.m. for you.
And should the stranger be a strong adventurer indeed, he would certainly be a big help on your journey.
But if he's already rejected the guild, sounds like a tough customer.
Please don't talk down on yourself like that. You are the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius, after all. Your deeds are the stuff of song for all the bards in the city, even now.
Well, alright then, about that stranger.
Well, as to further news about him, you may want to ask Mr. Lawrence. He stands guard at the city gate, so he may know something about that stranger. I wish you every success, adventurer.
Whoa.
Ad Astra Ab...
Nice. So I'm level 30 now. Just doing things for the house. That's totally fine. Let's see. What else do I got going on? I guess I could do these. Just 14 or so and you'll be near my level. Well, that's a lot though, because I mean, just like any game, really, it slows down a lot. Like each new level is a lot harder to get. If you're talking about the adventure rank, which I'm sure you are, it's 30, 44. Yeah. That sounds like a lot of work. Ah, still got me. Oh my gosh.
Freeze.
Oh, I forgot, he's still dead.
Dodged it to push your luck.
Oh.
Oh, so sorry. Ah!
Windblade. Billowing surge.
let's get Bennett back. Okay.
Dodge this!
I want to try some different character. Let's trade Kaya. Well, I haven't tried this one yet.
May knowledge guide you.
I know he's only level 1, but...
I can no longer hold back.
Oh, okay. Oh, because they're level 43. Okay.
Didn't see that coming. Adventure time.
Allow me. Torrent, bring refuge.
My bad.
Be gone. A brash maneuver.
Fine. I'll just stick with Kaya, damn it.
This will be interesting.
Okay,
Windblade.
Freeze! What's the hurry? Dodge this!
Get out of here!
Windblade!
Cool it! Don't push your luck!
Rest and rebuild!
Freeze!
Yay. Okay, let's go to Mondstadt. Some of the sound effects aren't there. It's like they
Ad Astra
glitched out.
Abyssa. Ad Astra.
Oops, wrong menu.
Honorary knight. Is something the matter?
So I'm looking for a stranger with an eye patch.
A stranger with an eye patch. Let me think. Oh yeah, I remember seeing someone like that. A blonde stranger dressed in unusual garb. He was wandering all over Mondstadt at first, which I found rather suspicious. So I decided to keep an eye on him for a while. I lost him pretty quickly. Still, I didn't think that this was such a huge matter that we needed our outrider to pursue him by air. As long as Master Jean is here, there's nothing to fear from some suspicious, unusual-looking person.
That might be true, but if it were up to Jean, she'd take this way more seriously.
That is true. But on the other hand, knowing that Master Jean may overreact to the situation is all the more reason to not tell her, no? Anyways, oh yeah, he was at Wagner's smithy for a while before I tried tailing him. He might have said something to Wagner. You should go ask him. Maybe he has more news about our stranger.
What? You need something?
So I'm looking for a stranger with an eye patch.
Here. I remember him. He showed up a few days ago asking to buy a bunch of forging materials. Can't say I've heard of any of the materials he mentioned, though. He then had a look at the weapons in my shop before leaving. I've heard that he can be found drinking at the Angel's Share. If the Knights of the Guild want to get hold of him, that's the only place to be.
The Angel's Share? Well, Master Diluc probably has his eye on that stranger too then. Anyway, let's go to the Angel's Share and have a look.
Take your pick. You'll find no second-rate items.
Jewels from Liyue. Come take a look.
Looking for a missing young male. Has blonde hair, wears exotic clothes. Any information and assistance greatly welcome. To Outrider Amber.
Gotta try Dawn Winery's dandelion wine. What will it be? Grape juice or apple cider?
Another day, another lack of alcoholic options.
Hey, Charles! Have you seen a blonde stranger who wears an eye patch around here by any chance?
That I have. He comes here every night. Just a drink, though. Doesn't order anything else. He even sometimes mixes his own drinks after he orders them. I don't know anything else about him, but from his selections and mixes, I'd say that he's quite the connoisseur.
And what's Master D-Luke's opinion?
Why, I just gave it to you. Quite the connoisseur.
Investigating everything as always. Guess that's D-Luke for you.
If you're looking for that gentleman, he ordered some new bottle of wine in advance yesterday. So he should be here today, too. There's too many raucous patrons on the first floor, so if you want to wait, best to go to the second.
Go to the second floor of the tavern and wait on the seat by the railing.
Ah, welcome, sir. The wine that you previously ordered is here.
He's really here? Let's go downstairs and have a look.
You could just float down. Paimon. So. It's high time we took care of these crooks. What's going on? And that storm from before just appeared, the knights in the Adventurers Guild sprang into action. But as we were busy with evacuation and rescue work, it seemed as though some treasure hoarders managed to sneak in amid the chaos. These thieves took advantage of that moment when we were stretched thin and managed to steal quite a few things throughout the city. Carrots from the Dawn Winery, Filomeno mushrooms from Springvale, a stack of silverware from the Goth Grand Hotel. Ha, they even stolen some of the food stocked in the Good Hunter's larder. If it's not nailed down, these bandits will take it. Why, if this storm hadn't subsided so quickly, I doubt there'd be anything left in Mondstadt to steal. We got enough hands on deck again, but looking for these things may prove very difficult. The speed at which they flee with their loot is only surpassed by their ability to fence it. Still, we must make them pay. Honorary Knight, if you're willing, would you like to have a little chat with those treasure hoarders? Wouldn't miss it for the world. Good, a fine answer. Whether you're your title, then I shall leave this matter to you. We have caught the trail of the group of treasure hoarders around the city. I'll mark it down on your map. But they're a wily bunch. It would take you some effort to completely clear the camps out. But for an honorary knight like you, it should be a simple matter. I thought that's where it wanted me to go, but... Oh, maybe it is. No? But there's nothing else on the map.
I need to learn to handle my booze better. Even if you are a close friend.
Oh. I thought there'd be an icon or something. Hi, I'm an adventurer with the Adventurers Guild. How do you do? I'm an honorary knight of the Favonius.
Wow, he's got no intention of paying us any mind, huh?
So, I'm a traveler.
A traveler, you say? Why are you traveling?
I'm looking for my lost relative.
Well, that's as good a reason as any. Sit down over there, then.
So, guess we've broken the ice. What a weird guy.
That little one beside you.
My best chum. Aw, no, it's emergency food.
That's not true, and you know it.
It's indeed a good thing to have someone accompany you on your travels. My name's Dainsleif. I suppose you have some business with me?
My stream went all poo-poo on my side. Okay, hello. Alright. Well, I was hoping to invite you to adventure with us.
Sure.
Huh?
He was so cold just a moment before. Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
But I will require advance payment.
Payment, you say?
500 mora, and 3 answered questions. The 500 is a one-time fee, and we'll settle the questions in a moment.
That's it?
That's it.
Well, now Paimon's got a really bad feeling. That kind of compensation can't be right.
Well, here's the 500 more.
Thank you. Now, as for my questions, I'd like you to answer them here and now.
And if I answer wrongly?
The answer to a question says nothing about right and wrong, only about differences in attitude. I only wish to know what your choices are. You need only answer.
Well, alright then.
Question 1. The crisis Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that Animo Archon who calls himself Venti. Who, in your view, was the key to ending that crisis?
How did you know that Venti is?
I know everything that I should. Well, answer the question.
What was the question? It was Venti, it was me. The unity of Mondstadt's people gave us the victory.
Is that your answer? I see. Question number 2.
Oh shit,
Rex Lapis,
I'm screwing
who
this
has
up, aren't I?
defended Liyue Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis to lay down a contract to end all contracts, of which the stipulations are still unknown. Who do you think will defend Liyue Harbor in the future, now that they've lost their deity? So that's your answer? I see. Now for my final question. This world has people who gained visions, and those who did not. Which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods?
Perhaps none of them?
So,
yeah.
This is your answer then. I understand. As I thought, you really are similar to him.
Uh-oh. What do you mean? Him?
I'll take that 500 mora. And now I also understand your views on
He
this
knows where my
world.
twin is.
As we agreed, you may now commission me. That said, I only take commissions related to the Abyss Order. Like you, I am currently on a journey. You intend to find your sibling, while I wish to oppose the Abyss.
Well, I have met some Abyss mages in the past.
Ugh. Those creatures that serve the Abyss are the fangs and claws by which the Order spreads chaos in this world. I have come to Mondstadt this time while on the trail of an Abyss Herald.
An Abyss Herald?
An even more twisted abyssal being. One that commands the Abyss mages.
Come to think of it, since the Storm Terror incident ended, we haven't...
Oh, that's right! We've just been fighting against the Fatui and Liyue, who are human too! We haven't encountered the non-human Abyss Order at all!
There's some reason behind that, I'm afraid. It's possible that they may have been under orders to avoid your path.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Maybe they're looking for a better time to ambush us or something.
They won't defeat me. I'll defeat them.
Uh-huh! We're super duper strong!
That's right.
That manner. It's just like his. Well then, let's go see for ourselves, shall we? According to the leads I have on hand, the Abyss Order has re-infiltrated the Temple of the Falcon. Let's meet up at the temple. Perhaps your questions about the Abyss will be answered there.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Ooh. He has like a Paimon-like cape. Interesting.
This abandoned temple does bear some marks of the abyss. The falcon of the west. Though it can soar in the wind, it ultimately does naught but hover under the light of the gods.
What are you talking about?
Oh, it's nothing. Let's head inside.
Trying to think of what I want to do here. It's 7:30. Today's Monday. Yeah, I think I better stop here. This will be a good place because then I can pick up here next time. Because Talical should be streaming soon. Then I can get time for a little dinner or whatever. So, thank you very much, Mytho, for helping me through everything. That was awesome. It was really, really awesome. The whole cutscene and like the Jade chain. Oh my gosh. And then I went all Super Saiyan and shit. It's so cool. But I think I'll upload the video to YouTube just so I can keep it if I ever want to watch it again, because it was really cool. But yeah, thank everybody for being here, hanging out. I will see you all next time. Have a good one.